You're watching part 2 of episode 10. If you haven't seen the first part, go back and watch it, or you won't know what's happening. Or you can watch it anyway, because you probably don't know what's going on anyway. So just to segue, because we're really good at that, I was driving to school today, and I saw this, those electric signs that kind of advertise stuff. It's usually outside of car sales places.
Yeah.
I saw this sign. It popped up a quote, and it was like, "I talk to plants," and I was like, "What is that supposed to mean? You talk to plants?"
Right.
It's not even there wasn't even a person that was quoted. It was just a quote.
It just said, "I talk to plants."
Did you quote a hippie, or is that you?
Gosh.
Is that who are you quoting? Why are you quoting that?
Who talks to plants? That's so funny.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. All right. So, like you said, we're good at segues.
Yeah.
Here we go. Have you seen these alien things?
Which alien thing? There's a billion.
These ones?
No.
It's the super specific comics. So Alien 1 to Alien 2 says, "This sucrose has elevated my emotions." And then the other one goes, "Mine as well." And then the second one, "But we should not consume more." And then back to the first, "I concur." And then the other one, "My restraint depends on you and mine on you." And then, "I'm treading on starlight." Whoa.
What?
They're just talking about this drink is making them happy. They're probably drinking an energy drink or something.
Yeah.
They're saying we shouldn't drink anymore, or they're drinking alcohol. But they're
sucrose, maybe. I don't
But
know.
they're driving, so hopefully they're not drinking alcohol.
Oh, okay. Don't drink and drive, guys.
But at the very end, I love the "I'm treading on starlight." Whoa.
Yeah.
Because it's I'm walking on sunshine.
Yeah.
I'm treading on starlight. I love those. They're so funny. Those aliens. Because they're so specific in the way they talk, in the way it's written. It's so funny to me. But I got home so late last night.
Yeah.
What time did you go home?
I think I went home at 10. No.
Was it
About 10:50, I think.
Oh, that's not
when I
bad.
left. Yeah.
We were shooting something last night, and the shoot went really late, in case you're wondering what we're talking about.
I was
which you
not
probably
expecting that shoot to go that late. And then it did, and I was like, I don't know if I should stay, because I feel kind of mean to be leaving, you know?
Oh, dude, I wish I could have left. I was just really tired.
Yeah.
I got home about 1:30 last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't fall asleep till well after 2 o'clock because my brain wouldn't turn off.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't stop cruising around. I'm like, come on, stop. That was a fun sound.
That's how we're going to start. We're just going to cut straight to that. Just for a whole minute.
I could probably do it for a whole minute. I don't want to try now.
Yeah, let's not.
But I probably could. And I had 3 energy drinks yesterday.
Oh, yeah. You were telling me late last night, you were like, that ain't doing nothing for me.
No, it didn't do anything either. That was the worst part. I drank it. It was just like, I'm still exhausted. That's not good. That's not great. It tasted good, though. I was really worried. So generally when I drink a lot of caffeine,
Uh-huh.
I have to go to the bathroom a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't have to go to the bathroom at all after
Yeah.
I drank it. I also limited my water intake, though. I didn't drink a
okay.
lot of water either because I knew that would happen.
Yeah.
So I didn't drink a lot of water. I had a taco and a quesadilla for dinner, and that was...
Oh, let's talk about those
shit.
bathrooms. Speaking of urinating.
Did you go in there?
No, I didn't, but we should talk about it.
They were so tall.
Yeah.
So most of the time when you go into a bathroom and you stand at the urinal, sorry for all you people who don't use urinals.
You people
I don't
even
know
know
what,
it's...
I don't know what to say. That's that, yeah. But generally when you go, they're the top of the urinal is about hip level to me.
Yeah.
So, you gotta, it's lower.
Yeah.
It's a fair bit lower than, what I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the bathroom at the bar we were shooting at last night. That thing was so high. The bottom of the urinal was like my belt.
Jeez.
It was crazy. I almost had to stand on my tiptoes. It was nuts.
It's funny because they'd expect like drunk people to do that. You know
To
what
stay
I
on
mean?
their tiptoes or
Yeah, to be able to pee
make
that
it.
high.
Yeah, it was
it's like,
weird.
what?
Dude, there were some guys last night. As we were packing and stuff, packing up and stuff, they were having a great time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm sitting there going, dude, it's freaking 1:00 in the morning on a Monday. Like, holy cow! I'd ready to see what you guys do on a Saturday or a Friday.
Yeah, it was
My
surprising how
goodness.
many people were there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. That's how they relax after work. That's how they unwind.
Oh yeah.
They go drink. I mean, I'm assuming here. I don't drink, so
Yeah,
my
neither of us
assumption.
drink, so
We're talking out of our head or out of our butts a little bit.
we're talking out of our heads. Yeah, that's what we do.
Well, my face does make noise.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think that's kind of that's just kind of an everyday occurrence.
Oh, okay.
Is
Yeah.
people just go, they have their bar, they take a couple drinks,
Yeah.
like talk with the bartender, talk with their friends and stuff, then go home.
Yeah, I used to work with a guy that
Go to bed.
he drank after work. He had like a 6-pack, whatever.
Yeah, I know a lot of
Drink.
people who drink after work, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
It's-
it's just
It's up
what
to
they
them.
do, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like the smell. And if I don't like
Yeah.
the smell of something, I'm
I
not
think
gonna eat
that
it.
was the worst experience by the shooting. Was the smell?
Oh, I didn't smell anything.
Well, I was
while
always
there.
holding the beer.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was
you
like,
were. I didn't. I had to hear it. I got to hear it. That was cool.
oh yeah.
The fizziness sounded really cool.
You
Though-
gotta show me that.
I probably can. I think it's on the Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can show you. We can look it up after this.
Yeah.
No, the weirdest was Tarina. That's her name, right? Tarina.
The one that was dressed goth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I think that's her name. Like all last night, I was debating in my head. I'm like, is her name Tarina? Is it not? Like, how do I? It was so like.
Yeah.
I had to get audio of her eating nachos,
Oh yeah.
and boy, let me tell you, that crunch was something. Yeah, and I mean when it had the nacho cheese on it, it wasn't too bad.
Uh-huh.
She did one that had no cheese on it.
Oh, so it was just
It was
chip.
the loudest
Oh.
crunch. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, that's good Foley though.
No, it was great Foley, yeah.
Yeah.
And she also did she drank a beer, like I don't even think it was like the non-alcoholic beer. I
Yeah.
think like O'Doul's or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But she drank it, like gargled it.
What?
And I'm like, all right, that's a thing. And then she took another sip and she swished it in her mouth and I could hear it. I
Ah.
heard this swishing. I was like, "Ah." The worst sound from last night though. I was running audio for those of you who haven't figured that out
Yeah,
yet.
audio.
She was scratching her leg through her pants, and
That was the worst?
The sound of nails on fabric drives
Oh.
me insane. I hate that sound.
Uh-huh. Is it worse than nails on chalkboard for you?
Yes, very much. Because
Okay.
the nail of fabric or the sound of nails on fabric to me, it reminds me of having broken fingernails and they're catching on the fabric and just
oh, nope. Now you got me.
yeah,
Oh,
it's awful. I
jeez.
hate that sound so much.
Yep. Now, nope.
We're both
talk
just like,
about it.
no, stop it.
Let's talk about something else. What else you got on your phone?
Let's see. I'm looking right now.
Got any weird pictures?
So you know how the OK Boomer thing that's going on now?
Yeah.
I got Ned Flanders going, Oakley Dokley Boomerino. That's awesome. That's freaking funny.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care who you are. That's funny.
I got something. So
Cameron's
you
got
can't
something.
see it. I'm gonna have to put it on the.
Link dump.
You'll see it. So I had this picture that was sent to me by my brother. He was at Target the other day.
Target.
Target. Oh, I deleted it. Hold on. I know I have it. My deleted. Deleted. There it is. Deleted. Boom. Oh, I have my texts. So here we go.
Sorry, I'm sending a text message to one of the
You're
EPs.
texting people on a podcast?
Kiefer just said we need to record something tomorrow morning. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be
Send it
working.
back. You need to record something.
I'm at work, dude.
So he sent me this. This is just look at that picture. Look around about it a little bit.
All right.
Look very closely at everything in it.
They're named. Hey, look, your name's in there.
Yeah, that's why he sent
That's
it
why
to
I
me. He
sent
was
it to
like,
you?
"Hey, look, there's a book for you."
That's a little creepy.
It is a little creepy.
Personalized
you to-
kids books for $5, but the price behind is $7.99.
Yeah.
So they're on
And
sale.
I want you to look at this. They put a price tag on every single name.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
They just listed them. I'm like, why would you do that?
Target's a weird place, man.
Yeah.
I don't like going to Target, honestly. It's kind of creepy. Like,
It is.
I would rather go to Walmart. Because at least Walmart, you get all the crazies.
Yeah.
But I'm one of those crazies, so it's okay. It's like, I get along great with these people. Whoopsie daisies. Hit that. Didn't mean to do that.
What'd you hit?
I hit my pop filter.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't like pop filters very much. I'd rather have a windscreen on the actual microphone.
Oh, yeah.
If
That would
honestly,
be much better, because then we could actually have free motion.
well,
We
that
should do that, and then
if
we
you
can just
do-
hold it, because
if
I
you
like
do-
holding mics.
you're weird. Okay, I hate holding microphones, but if you do a windscreen and a pop filter, it sounds really good. That's how mine's set up
really?
in my room. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the one I have in my room, I have the pop filter and a windscreen on it.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
it in my mind it makes it sound better. I know it's probably not necessary and just redundant,
Uh-huh.
but I really like it. Dude, we haven't talked about tuition or food.
That's right.
Or
except
missions.
now you've mentioned all of those.
But I'm not going to
during
talk
the
about them.
podcast.
I'm just saying that we haven't talked about them yet. So I'm quite.
That's true.
quite
We're
proud of
doing,
that.
We're doing wood.
Do you say we're doing wood?
I don't know. Like halfway through that sentence, I was like, "You're gonna say well. It's not good. It's well," and then I just said wood.
Okay.
It's my grammar brain for you.
What was your favorite Pokemon as a kid?
It was. Do you know that chicken?
The chicken.
Little chicken thing.
It's like a ball with legs.
I think so. Well, it
It's-
was
is
like
it a-
one of the starter.
Yeah, it's a fire type, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was one of my favorite.
The actual chicken, or when it got like big and
When
mean?
it got bigger and then it like started the fighting type,
Okay.
and I was like, "This is the best starter ever." Yeah, that was
Okay.
my favorite.
Mine was Charmeleon, actually.
Oh,
I really
yeah?
like Charmeleon because
Yeah.
he's not quite like he doesn't have wings yet,
Uh huh.
but he's big.
Right.
You know, he's still like mean and stuff. It's just so cool. I love it. I think it's so cool. Did you see Detective Pikachu? Did you watch
I did.
that?
Yeah.
What did you think of Detective Pikachu?
I liked it actually.
ya?
Yeah. It was probably one of the best. Well, people say it's one of the best video game movies.
It's like the only video game
Not
movie.
a video game movie because
It-
it was already an anime.
Well, but they took
So-
the video, like it's a live action video game movie in that they took
it's
a
kinda
video
weird.
game
You
thing
can't
and
really
put it into
classify-
live action.
You can't really classify Pokemon as anything anymore.
No.
Because it's a really good video game. It's a really good TV show.
It's a really good trading card game too.
It's also yeah. So it's like
that card
it's-
game is so fun.
It was just probably the easiest thing to ever port
Exist.
over to movie. Yeah, you know what I mean.
They easily could have done it wrong.
They could have. Yeah.
They
for
easily
sure.
could have done that wrong.
How do you feel about it?
So I liked it. There were some parts I was like, no thanks. Like when the mountain things stood up and they were
I wasn't a big fan.
and
of
they
that.
were on that.
Yeah.
That to me was just like, nope. I'm not about that. I don't I don't like things that are exponentially bigger than me, and guess what? Those things were a lot bigger than
Yeah.
people.
I think some of the interactions with the Pokemon were a little weird.
Yeah.
And it was just like it didn't feel real. It felt more like cartoony.
yeah.
And I was
The-
like, no.
The real
don't do
problem I had with it is I called the ending from a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't too impressed with that,
Like,
honestly.
that's Ryan Reynolds. Of course it is.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
All right. But I mean, for the most part, it was a fun movie. Again,
Yeah.
I lost track of reality while watching it, so
Exactly. Yeah.
it was fun. Did you watch the Sonic trailer?
I did. Yeah. Colin showed it to me.
Did you watch the original Sonic trailer first?
I did.
Okay.
I watched the original song trailer, and then I watched that.
You got to quit hitting the table, dude. Hey, it's your podcast, not mine. You're doing
So-
the editing.
I watched the original Sonic trailer.
Yeah.
And then I watched that fan remake that the guy made with CGI.
Oh, I didn't see the fan remake one.
Oh yeah, it was really good.
Was it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
It's good for a fan made.
yeah, it was really good for fan made.
Okay.
And then I watched the newest one,
Okay.
and I still don't like it.
Really?
Sonic should be cartoon. I hate the fact that they're making all these cartoons into CGI. And I'm
Are
like,
you saying cartoon like 2D?
like, yeah.
Like,
well, I
he
mean,
should be in a
he could
2D
be more
world?
3D cartoon. I'm okay with that.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, like, he shouldn't be CGI. When
Or-
you make it in the real world, it's not right.
Or are you saying
Plus, it's on Earth, and he has these dimension
the
portal
rings
things that
teleport
are rings,
him?
and I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate everything
That
about
makes
this
no
movie.
sense to me.
Why?
Cameron does that a lot, actually. Slides down his chair.
I do it all the time,
Um,
especially when I'm bored.
I'm going to watch it. I'll go see it
You haven't-
probably.
Okay.
Like, I'll go see the movie.
Oh, okay.
I've
I
seen
was
the
like, you
trailer. I
haven't
watched
seen
the
the
trailer. I'll probably go see the movie if I can find time.
Right.
That's the hard part, is finding time to go see movies in theaters. I like the redesign.
Yeah. The redesign was definitely better.
This is definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
What's funny is I've seen a bunch of memes on Facebook lately. They're like, I can't believe you cyberbullied an entire film company.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's really funny, actually.
Well, it's kind of uplifting to think that
that a company will
filmmakers
listen.
care enough,
Yeah.
about the.
No,
fans.
I think that's really cool that they actually listened to the fans.
Uh-huh.
You don't get that very often.
Yeah.
But I love the line where he's like, "You have car insurance, right?"
Oh yeah.
And then also the other one where it's, "How are you not dead? I have no idea." I feel like that's my existence about 80% of the
I
time.
feel like the only good thing about it, is probably Jim Carrey.
See, and I don't know how I feel about Jim Carrey as that role.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
He
I'm gonna
doesn't
see a
really
lot.
portray Eggman very well.
Well, it's
He's not-
It's Dr. Robotnik, not Eggman. They're
What's
two
the
different
difference?
characters.
Okay, what is the difference?
I don't
Because-
know. I just know they're two different characters.
Oh, okay.
Like that's all I know is that they're different characters.
Now I gotta think about this. Because I know there's a difference.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think.
Is Robotnik Eggman's father? Or grandfather, maybe?
Maybe.
Or his uncle or something? I know they're somehow related. Dude, did you ever watch the old Sonic X anime?
I don't think so.
Oh, it had the coolest soundtrack. Or not soundtrack, theme song.
Oh yeah.
It's like, gotta go fast. Sonic, gotta go fast. Sonic, gotta go
I think
faster,
I
faster,
watched-
faster, Sonic X.
I watched that crappy. What was it called? Oh, Sonic Underground.
Ooh, I remember that show with the Sonic Tonic.
Yeah.
I remember I watched that. I was in like second grade. I watched it. And then
The music was the best part of the
oh
show.
yeah, every episode had
Sonic Underground.
yeah.
And then they're just like rocking out, and you're like, "This isn't Sonic, but it's awesome."
yeah. And the chili dogs.
Yeah.
Dude, ooh, a chili dog sounds good right now.
Was that like a thing?
Yeah, Sonic's
Sonic?
always loved chili dogs.
Okay. I thought that they
Yeah.
maybe just added it for that show.
No, I'm about 80% sure he's always liked chili dogs.
Oh, okay.
But no, so there's an episode where Dr. Eggman gets Sonic Tonic, which is essentially just like Sonic's power,
Uh-huh.
and gives it to two of his henchmen. So his henchmen can run really fast,
Okay.
but then their feet grow.
Oh no.
Their feet get really big like Sonic's.
Yeah.
And so they can't figure out how to walk or anything.
So they're just like running around everywhere.
At first, yeah.
Okay.
At first they're just, going all over the place. But then their feet get too big and they can't figure it out.
Oh dang.
But I remember as a kid going, okay, I want to be fast like Sonic. I need Sonic Tonic. What ingredients would I need? And I like wrote out an ingredients list and
Oh,
stuff as a kid. It was so funny. And then I remember Shadow being like the coolest character ever.
Oh yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog, so cool.
When I first heard about him, I was like, "What?
Evil
Shadow?
Sonic?
Yes."
And Knuckles. I remember Knuckles was really cool too.
Yeah.
There was a game. It was Sonic Adventures. It was on the GameCube and like PlayStation 2 and original Xbox.
Okay.
You could play as Sonic, Shadow. It depended on what kind of a level you were doing. Like if you were a racing level, you play Sonic, Shadow, Metal Sonic, Chaos. I think that's the name of the thing. It's like water. It's like a water monster thing.
Oh okay.
And then like they had like one-on-one fighting levels too that you could do, and you play as Knuckles and stuff like that. And Knuckles could fly.
What?
He could like glide. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, how does that work?
People who make Sonic games make the worst choices.
They do, though. No, they absolutely do. Did you ever play any of the Ninja Turtle games?
I played one. I don't know what it was called, but it was on the Game Boy Advanced.
Ooh.
I found it in a Lost and Found, and like the last.
Oh, so you stole it?
No, hold on.
Hold up.
Hold on. Huh? So I had at my elementary school, it was shutting down because the people who were in charge of it made all the wrong choices and then threw all their money away.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So at like the last day that school was even open, we went through this old Lost and Found. The people that were left, we were just like going through all this old stuff.
Yeah.
And someone had left a Game Boy Advanced
game
of Ninja Turtles.
That's
So I was like,
awesome.
cool. I
I
can
would've
get that on
taken
my DS.
I absolutely would have taken it.
So yeah, I took it, and so it wasn't stolen.
Okay.
Technically.
Because there was one that came out 2002, I want to say. It was, again, GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2. And it was beat 'em up, just a classic beat 'em up game.
Yeah.
Such a fun game.
I think that's the one I played. It was 2D, and you walk around.
So the one you did was 2D. The one I'm talking about is 3D.
Oh, okay.
But my buddy had a copy of it on GameCube.
Okay.
And I had Donkey Kong Jungle Beat 2 or something like that with like the drums that he wanted.
Okay.
It's essentially Dance Dance Revolution with drums.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was weird. I wasn't a huge fan. And I was like, dude, I'll trade you this for that Ninja Turtles game. All right. He was all about it. So I got that Ninja Turtles game, and he got the Donkey Kong game. But the only problem is my GameCube doesn't work.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Do you remember? I don't know how much you liked Donkey Kong.
I mean, I've played some of the games.
Did you play that one? I don't remember what it's called, but it was one with his like whole family or whatever.
Was it on the
like-
64?
Yeah,
it was Donkey Kong 64.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So what I would do, actually, I didn't have an expansion pack for the longest time,
Okay.
and I really liked The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I played it a little bit, and from that same rental place we talked about, 3D Video,
Yeah.
if you rented Donkey Kong 64, they gave you an expansion pack that you could use too.
Huh.
So I would rent that and Zelda Majora's Mask just so I could play Zelda.
Oh, so you never played Donkey Kong?
I played
You
a
just-
little bit of it. I wasn't a humongo fan though.
I played it when I was young, and I loved it. And I recently saw a review about, well, recently, but like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they talked about how trash it was because you'd have to like, you'd go around and you'd find a banana, and then you'd find like a blue banana, and you're like, oh, I can't pick up that banana because I'm not Chunky Kong, and so you have to like go all the way
I
back to
hate
the
that
switch,
stuff.
switch to Chunky Kong, get the blue banana, and then you find a red one, and they have to switch to Diddy Kong by walking all the way back, and then
I heard that game was actually super broken.
I heard, yeah.
Like and Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time was broken too.
Oh yeah.
In the water temple, if you do
yeah, that's
a certain,
famous for being broken.
if you do
yeah.
a certain series of events in a certain order, you will not be able to finish that temple. And guess who did that as a 10-year-old kid without even trying?
Oh, you?
This guy.
I feel like most people did though, because that was like
I
a
think so,
super
too.
popular thing.
Yeah. And so I actually got Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on the 2DS. And they actually added some stuff to the water temple.
They changed.
They didn't change it. They guided you a little bit more. They kind of held your hand with it. They put arrows telling you like this button does this button does that. So.
Oh, okay.
And I think they did fix the bug that broke the game.
Yeah, because I heard that they released like a newer version after that.
They fixed it. But I beat the water temple and I was like, I'm done. I've beat the game.
Zelda done.
As far as I care, I've beat the game. Like I end up getting rid of my DS and everything after that. But I was like, I did it. I'm done. Like fun fact of the day, I've only ever beat one Zelda game in my entire life.
I have never even played one, actually.
Well, that's unfortunate for
I
you.
know, because I didn't have a lot of old systems.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the only one I ever beat was on the GameCube. It was Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
Oh, okay.
Easily the best Zelda game ever
Is that
made.
the one where they go to the Dark Realm or whatever?
Yeah, you play as Wolf.
Uh-huh.
You can transform between a wolf and human.
Yeah.
Or Hylian or whatever the crap he is. Yeah, but that game was awesome. Oh, it was such a fun game. It looked so good because everything was like realistic looking.
Yeah.
And like he had his green tunic on, but underneath the tunic he had chain link. He had chainmail armor underneath it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that was like, okay, he has armor on too.
Yeah.
Not just a green shirt with a belt.
And no pants for some reason.
No, that one he had pants on.
Okay. Well, yeah, because they actually modeled the character a little bit better. In the old ones, it was like, no pants.
I mean, Ocarina of Time as a kid you didn't have pants, but when you became an adult you did.
Yeah.
You had like the weird shiny pants and shiny shirt underneath your tunic.
Oh, okay.
I think it was meant to like simulate armor, like chain.
That
like,
was the chainmail. They didn't have good enough graphics.
They couldn't render it good enough.
Yeah.
But I think we need to wrap up.
We got a couple minutes.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Zelda, Twilight Princess was such a good game, dude.
Uh-huh.
The water temple in that was so fun.
I used to watch my friend. She got an emulator, and she emulated it on her laptop.
Oh, that
And during junior
Twilight
high-
Princess?
No, just Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
And
I
actually,
was
no.
like, dang.
It might have been a Majora's Mask. She played a couple different Link games, or Zelda games.
Link games.
I call it Link because it's Link. It's not Zelda. Anyway,
Well, you just pissed off every nerd in the country, so good luck with the rest of your
it
life.
is Link though. It's not Zelda. It's Link.
But it's the legend
It
of
is
Zelda.
The Legend of Zelda.
The Legend
yes.
of Zelda
It
is
The Legend
about
of Zelda.
Link.
But you only get to play Zelda in one Zelda game.
The Lord of the Rings is not called Frodo
What? I know.
or Aragorn or
It's not all
Legolas
about
or
Frodo.
but I mean even Star Wars isn't called Luke Skywalker.
I know it doesn't have to be named, but it's like they name it after the main, or you'd think if there's a name in it, it's like the main character.
But see, I take it as like it's a legend. So
Yeah,
the
I
legend
totally
of Zelda
understand
can
it,
be
but
any
it's,
about
it's
anything.
kind of confusing because you see Zelda and you're like, oh, there's Zelda because it's the Legend of Zelda, and you're playing the person who's probably the legend.
So you're in the camp of because the name is titled Zelda. When I see Link, I think Zelda, and like Zelda is like Link's name is Zelda. Even
No,
though
I
it's
always
not.
knew it was Link.
No. Now, what
I
game?
just was confused. I was like, why is it called Zelda? Because I didn't know. Because before I had found out that there was a Princess Zelda, I was like, why is it called Zelda? Is it just
okay.
random Zelda and then there's Link?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what game were you talking about that you could play Zelda though? Which game is that? Because there's
think there
one I
was.
know. I know there's one. It's
Yeah.
not technically a Zelda. It's not called Zelda.
Is it
It's
not?
Hyrule Warriors.
I can't remember. I just remember that there was a game that you could play
I mean,
Zelda.
in-
I'm not super like
in Twilight
knowing
Princess,
about it.
you don't really play as Zelda, but you do. During the final battle, you ride around on your horse, and Zelda's on the back.
Uh-huh.
So you're riding, and then you kind of aim as Zelda because she has the bow of light that
Oh, okay.
you use to take out Ganondorf,
Yeah,
or
I have to get back to you
Ganon,
on that. I don't.
whatever the heck his name
I
is.
don't know if I might have gotten misinformation that you could play Zelda, but I mean, I could have sworn that you could. But
Yeah, it's all right.
comment below on if I'm totally wrong or not, and then make fun of me, and then
That's
we'll
too
read it
easy.
on the next podcast.
You don't even have to correct him to make fun of him. Just make fun of him.
Yeah, just make fun of me in the comments.
But yeah, Zelda's such. But back to the water temple.
Yeah,
of
back to the
Twilight
water temple.
Princess. It's you're fighting a sea monster,
Uh huh.
but you're swimming around. So they made it so that the water tunic you actually swim. You don't just sink and walk around.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of
You
swim
can
like
do
a dolphin.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You can put the iron boots on and sink and walk around.
Uh-huh.
But you can also swim and stuff. And the water tunic just looks so cool.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. But what you do is you have to swim around and use your hook shot to hook on to the back of the sea monster and then like stab it and stuff. Like you're actually riding it and killing it at the same time.
Yeah.
It was so cool. My favorite temple. And there was talk when Twilight Princess came out that temple was more difficult than the Ocarina of Time water temple.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, no, it's not. I beat the water temple in an hour.
Uh-huh.
On the GameCube. Like I beat it so fast.
Right.
Whereas the Ocarina of Time Water Temple is just kind of like a big middle finger to everybody, I think. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Oh, Twilight Princess was just such a good game. It was so much fun. I wish they would re-release it for the Switch.
Oh yeah, they should just revamp all the Zelda games and throw them on the Switch, dude.
That would be awesome. Dude, they would take my money.
Uh-huh.
Take my money. I will
Please
buy
take
that.
it.
I will buy that. If Nintendo re-releases Twilight Princess onto the Switch, I will buy that immediately.
Uh-huh.
It's just such a fun game. It's such a good game.
Yeah.
You know, it's so well done. It's just so much fun.
Interestingly enough, it's not one of the most popular.
No, it's actually it's probably one of the least popular
Yeah,
games.
which is weird.
Yeah, I think the most popular one is Wind Waker.
Is it?
And the art
I thought Wind Waker was...
Wind Waker is very popular. That's the one that's in like the anime art style.
Anime style.
Like big dopey heads with the big dopey eyes.
Oh, that's... I don't
Like
think that's
Toon
anime
Link.
art style, though.
It looks anime to me. Yeah, I hate Wind Waker actually.
Yeah.
If
I remember I first saw it and I was like, what is this garbage? It's just like...
if they would do the Wind Waker game
Uh-huh.
with Twilight Princess graphics, I would be all about it.
Oh, yeah.
I would absolutely play it.
Uh-huh.
It's the graphics that kill me.
Yeah.
I can't stand that art style.
Mm-hmm.
Just can't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I am very hungry.
And as our tradition, we complain about food right
No.
before we end.
No, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying I need to
Okay.
get food in me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not complaining. Food's great. I love food. Food makes me happy. No, I started the story and didn't finish it, I think. I forgot my wallet last Thursday.
What story did you start?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was about
you
food,
found
though.
your wallet, okay.
We're going to finish it. I forgot my wallet last Thursday. And
Okay.
I got my food and everything and went to pay for it. And I was like, crap, I don't have my wallet.
Oh, no.
And they're like, okay, write your name and W number and all this
Uh-huh.
stuff. And I'm like, all right. So I have to go pay for that today. I'm going to go pay for that today and then buy lunch again. So
Okay.
I'll be spending like $15 over there probably. It's okay. It'll be worth it because food's delicious.
Which food do you get?
The Chinese teriyaki bowls.
Yeah, that's right.
They're
That's
so
the good
good.
stuff. Yeah.
They tear through me, but they're good. You can censor that if you want.
I think I'm okay.
So,
Yeah. We're out of time.
thanks for listening and watching, guys.
Yeah. You actually can say watching this time.
Yeah. Thanks for watching us talk.
Looking at our ugly faces for an hour.
Hey, my face is pretty because half of it's covered with hair.
All right. Any last words?
Don't forget your wallet.
Yeah, don't forget your wallet.
And I lost the cash I had too.
Oh, no.
I had cash and I dropped it somewhere.
Oh.
It was like $15. It wasn't that much,
Uh-huh.
but it was enough to be like, dang it. Hold on to your belongings, children.
Yeah. Don't lose it.
All right, what are your last words? Don't lose it.
Yeah, don't lose it. Whatever it is, don't lose it. If you got to keep it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.